And what do you mean by statement? That is a declarative sentence where we can declare which is either true or false, and we used to denote it by small letters, or you can write it as S1 S2 like that. There is no what happened to this? Just 1 minute. Yeah. Next, there are logical connectivities and or not, if then, if and only if. Then there are two quantifiers, that is existential quantifier and universal quantifier. What do you mean by existential quantifier? That is, if you say there exist, then you used to denote by there exist, and if it is universal, that means for all. And how do we write? This is how we used to write. If I say a statement, there exists an element in X for which the property P holds, that means in mathematically you're going to write like this. This is your mathematical statement. There exists X belong to X, bracket open, we will read it as such that there exists X belong to X such that X has property P. Is that clear, everyone? This is how we will be writing. So you must remember this thing, how to write. Similarly, if you have a statement, for each element in X the property P holds, that means what? For all X in X, X has property P. This is how we will be writing. Next, I gave you some example. All tables in the room are dirty. So the first thing is you need to decide what is your set X. So what is the set X? Is tables in the room, that is for all X in X, bracket open, that is such that X is dirty. There is a dirty table in the room, that means what? There exists a X in X. What is the set X? That is tables in the room such that X has this property, X is dirty. Is that clear? Yeah. Now what happened to this? Sorry sir, but battery are ठीक है. No issue, you can watch it later on. It will be available on that uh, channel, YouTube channel. No issue. That इसीलिए तो मैंने ये uploading किया. If there is some network issue and something. Okay. So what about conjunction? That is and. So in conjunction, that we used to denote it by this, and मतलब mostly तुम intersection की तरह consider कर सकते हो. That is, if both the statement are true, then this is true, otherwise false. So let me see. The boy is intelligent and handsome. So you need to decide what is P and what is Q. So P is the boy is intelligent. The Q is the boy is handsome. So the answer will be P and Q. Same. Intersection means what? And. Union means what? Or union means it will consist all the point. Intersection means it will consist only this point. Okay. Disjunction, if both false then false, and okay, negation is this. If and then implication, this is most important thing. Mostly we will be using this thing, implication. So इसके बारे में थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा बात करते हैं. So even मैंने बताया था, this statement is same as S implies T. If S then T, this is same as other this five statement. What is that? T if S, S implies T, S only if T, T is necessary for S, S is sufficient for T. This is what you need to remember the thing. We'll be using it later on. And if apple is red, it is ripe. Apple is red, P and Q and negation ले लिया. And okay, yeah. So implication पे just थोड़ा सा और बात करते हैं. There are three things maybe you must be knowing. If I say let me just change the color. If I say P implies Q, so there are three things. First, converse. Second is inverse. Third is contrapositive. Hello, can you hear me? I think there is some network issue. Hello, can you hear me? Yeah. Sorry, actually, I think there was some network issue. So I was talking about if you are given P implies Q. So there are three things we can discuss. That is, one is converse, next is inverse, next is contrapositive. Can somebody tell me about this? What is converse? Q implies P. Okay. Others, do you agree? Converse will be Q imply P. What is inverse? Negation P imply negation Q. Correct. What next? Contrapositive. Perfect. Good. Negation Q implies negation P. Perfect. Good. So this is what we are having. Why I am talking about this? In the last exercise, if you of your chapter logic, if you have seen, you are having a table that is list of something formulas or something like that. De Morgan's law, commutative law, like that. I hope you remember that. In that, the last property is contrapositive law. Contrapositive law. What is that law? That means P implies Q is same as negation Q imply negation P. That means if you are given this, that means this is same as negation Q imply negation P. This is your contrapositive law. You can just check it in that book, that table. The last line it will be this only. Yes, both the statements are true. If P imply Q, this is true, then this will be also true. If this is false, this is also false. That means both statements are true actually. So let me just give you an example. Suppose if I say if the boy is not if the yeah if the boy owns a BMW car, then he is rich. Yeah, can you hear me, everyone? So I have written if the boy owns the car. Can you tell me the contrapositive statement of this? If the boy owns a BMW car, then he is rich. What will be the contrapositive? What is P here? What is Q here? Or I should go like that only. Correct. The boy own owns actually owns BMW car. A BMW car. What next? What is Q? Boy is rich. Correct. So P implies Q is given. What will be contrapositive? What is negation Q? Sorry, I think there is an issue, network issue today. Can you hear me? Yeah. Yeah. So can you tell me the contrapositive of this statement? Negation Q implies negation P in the statement form. What will be negation Q? Perfect. What is negation P? Perfect. So can you tell me now negation Q imply negation P? Imply means what? You have to add if and then in that. He does not have a BMW car. Is that okay? Is that clear, everyone? Do you agree with him? Or if you want to give any other answer, then you can do that also. Okay, good. You agree with him. If a boy have, if a boy is not rich, then he does not own a BMW car. Perfect. This is the contra positive. Why I was telling about this? Because in proving something, if you want to prove something, we will be using this contra positive. Correct? Okay. So what next? Let us go about that next. Double implication. What is the double implication? Double implication. It is denoted by double implies double arrow, two-sided arrow, and if and only if. Or we used to write it as I double F. I'll be using this all the time. I double F. That means you need to understand that it is I am referring to if and only if. Okay. Can you tell me the truth table? Someone. Wait. Just let me fill this thing. Sorry to interrupt you. Yeah. Yeah. Tell me now. So you mean to say this is false, others true. Okay. Let us ask with someone else. Do you agree with him? Good. Yeah, actually, correct. When you are having the same values, that is both true or both false. That is T. This is also true. This is also true. Then true. This is false. This is false. Then also true. Otherwise, it is false. You can say something. If both values are equal, then answer is true. Otherwise, if it is not equal, then it is false. Like that. You can remember it like that if you want. Is that okay? So this was all about the chapter logic. In logic, mostly, and one more thing, uh, whenever I talk about uniqueness, so for uniqueness also I have a notation that is exclamation mark. Exclamation mark that is means unique. That means let me tell you something. In a basket, in or let me say, uh, in the shop, there is only one apple. Okay, can you write in the mathematical statement what is your set here, or in the shop की जगह पे we can have in the basket, that would be good, quite. In the basket there is only one apple. What is the set? Yes, basket. Okay, and what will be your statement? Can you quickly tell me? There is only one apple in the basket, so you can say there exist unique x belong to x. This is unique. Unique means what? There exists unique x belong to x. That is, x is apple. You can say x is you can say set of all fruit in the basket, and you can say there exists unique x belong to x such that x is apple. Do you see that uniqueness property? That means what? This x is unique. Existence tell you that there may exist one, two, three, many people, but if I say like that, there exists unique x. This notation is for unique. We'll be using this later on. Don't worry about that. Okay. Yeah. What next? I think let us discuss something about sets. What do you know about sets? Yeah. What do you know? What what is the definition of set? Okay, collection of data. Any other? So if I say collection of some people also, some cows also, will that be a set? Correct. Collection of the similar data, or collection of a data having similar properties. That will be a set. Is that okay? That elements can be anything. Yeah, but if in the set if there is nobody, then we say this as empty set or null set. Yes, correct. And we denote it by this. If you are having one element, then only one element, say singleton set. If you are having finitely many elements, then finite set. And if you are having infinite, then it will be infinite. Good. Okay. There are two ways to write the set. What are those two ways? Can you tell me? Okay. Roster form. Other, set builder. Good. What is roster form? In roster form, yes, it will be just like elements. You are writing 1 comma 2 comma 3 like that. Do you see? It will be collection of all. You are just writing as giving comma. And what about set builder? It will be set of all x such that x has property p, something like that. Is it clear? Mostly we will be using this to write our thing. Is that okay? Okay. So good. So let us quickly go about number system also. See, I'm just revising all the basic thing. What is natural number? What is whole number? What is integer? What next? Rationals. And what is irrational? Yeah, tell me. Natural number is start from 1, 2, 3. Whole number, yeah. Hmm. Whole number is non-negative integers, you can say. This is positive integer. This is non-negative integer. Non-negative means what? It can have zero as also. Integers, okay. What is integers? All the values minus 1, 0, 1. Correct. What is q? Rational. Any number of the form p by q where the condition is q must not be 0 and p and q belong to integers, or you can say only p belong to integers, q belong to natural number also. That is also okay. What about irrational? Yeah, रियल नंबर रियल नंबर के सेट में से अगर मैंने रैशनल को निकाला, आई विल बी गेटिंग irrational number. Means I'm just defining the irrational number as, yes, what is that word? Complement. Do you understand? What is a complement? That is from all real number I am removing this rationals. So I will be remaining what? I will be remaining with irrational. So what are the irrational numbers? That is non recurring numbers, and जिसको हम लोग p by q के फॉर्म में नहीं लिख सके, that will be your irrational number. Can you give me some example? Example would be pi, e, and so on. Correct? root 2, root 3, even root p, any prime, that will be always irrational. Root of any prime number, that is always irrational number. Is that okay? Yeah. So this was all about complement. What do you mean by A is subset of B? If I say A is subset of B, yeah, let me write in English. All elements, whatever you said, I will write that. All elements of A are in B. Is it okay? Everyone, is it okay? Do you agree with me? Yeah. So let me write mathematical statement. How will you write this in mathematically? All elements of A, that means what? For all elements of A. Do you see? Is it clear? For all elements of A, for all A which is in A. What is the condition? Condition bracket में लिखते हैं ना हम लोग. The condition is that that will be in B. Simple and short definition. Is that clear? If I say all elements of A are in B, that means what? In mathematically I am writing it as for all A in A. What is the condition? A is in B. What is the property? A is in B. Is that clear? Good. Okay. What else? What is negation of this? Negation के बारे में बात नहीं किया. Yeah, I just wanted to talk. Let me come back to it later on. Negation. Negation के केस में there exist का negation क्या होता है? What is negation of there exist? Yeah, suppose if I say there exists x belong to sub x such that x has property p. So what will be negation of this statement? Say इसको मैं p बोलता हूँ तो negation p क्या रहेगा? What will be the negation? There exists, it will change to for all x belong to x such that इसका negation क्या आएगा? X does not have that property. Property p means x does not have hold property p. Is that clear? Yeah, okay. Let me just ask you some more question about this negation. I just forgot about that. I should have asked it earlier only. If I say, hmm, what is negation of P or Q? What is negation of P and Q? Can you tell me quickly? Okay, negation P and negation Q. What is negation of this? Perfect. Correct? Good. So let me just ask one more question. Suppose I say there exists x belong to x such that x has property p or q. एक और ब्रैकेट देता हूँ p or q. So what will be the negation of this? Okay. Mhm. P and q. Okay. So let us just reframe this statement. Should I reframe it? I'm just writing this like that. There exists x belong to x such that in this bracket I will put two bracket. X has property p and in between or X has property Q. Is that okay now? Now I think this will be easy to do. What will be negation? Negation will be, this will be for all X in X. What will be negation of that? This statement, X, yeah, X does not have property P, and in between what is negation of or, this will become and what will be this? X does not have Q. Is that clear everyone? See मैंने क्या किया इधर, समझा सबको? This was P and Q. I just wrote it like this. Similarly, if it was and here, then can you do that? Similarly. Okay. Okay. So let me ask you something now. If you are saying yes, then I should definitely ask. There is a lady in this room. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Tell me. What is the issue? Are you writing it? See, I will recommend you to focus on learning instead of writing. If you want notes, I can send this PDF also. This is my suggestion. You don't have to write everything actually if you understand. If you don't understand, then writing won't help you. Yeah, good. So let me just repeat it quickly. So the statement was there exists X in X. X has property bracket P or Q. So what is that? I am just reframing it like this. There exists X in X such that X has property P or X has property Q. So this is or, now this is my statement P, this is my statement Q. So what will be negation of this? This will be for all X in X, X does not have property P, and negation of this will be and X does not have property Q. Correct? Yeah. So there is a lady in the room, in this room, who is intelligent and beautiful. Can you just form the statement first? What is your set here? X. Will it be the room or lady in the room? Set of all ladies in the room. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?